Today I'm going to show you how to do these really funky candy nails. You can do whatever design you want. I'll just show you how to do each little candy, and then you can do as many or as few as you like. So here we go. Okay, so to get started, you're going to do I like to do a clear coat, base coat. This is a double duty, does a base coat and top coat, so I like this one a lot. And then I just did a basic pink nail polish. You can do any color you want. White looks really good. You can do a lot more design with that, but I thought since it's October, I'll do pink, and it goes with the candy theme. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is the lollipop, and you're going to need, this is a sour cream lid, so I save all my lids, and this is a coffee lid for, like, you know, just grab a couple extra when you're getting your coffee or hot chocolate. And these are really good because you can throw them away if you need to. So initially I did my lollipop in white, and then I did the swirl. Actually, I had done this whole design, I filmed the whole tutorial, and I didn't like what it turned out, so I erased everything, took it off Instagram. I'm starting over. So using what I learned from that one, what not to do. So initially, like I said, I did the lollipop in white, and then I did the swirl, and it just didn't look as good, so I'm going to do it in blue. So I'm taking a big pen, just a plain big pen. I actually beautified it a little bit, and you're going to dab it into the color. It didn't turn out as round as I want. It's a bad thing about when your nail's not being flat. Let me do that one more time. And the other thing I did in my tutorial is I didn't do it, I'm not liking that. I didn't do it in the screen. I kept like taking it out of the shot, so alright, I'm gonna try one more time. It doesn't work. I'm erasing all this. There, that's good. Okay. So that's gonna be the lollipop. And I'm going to let that completely dry before I even touch it. Okay, so for my next one I'm going to do, it's that one sucker that, like, it spirals up and is usually in rainbow colors. And I had done it on the first one I did, and it turned out really cute. So I'm going to redo that one. So I'm taking white. Initially I did all my candy and everything in white on my last one, and so I'm learning to use the colors a little bit. Okay, so it kind of goes up like a swirl or a spiral. So what I'm going to do is just kind of make it go up like this. I'm going to fix that in a second. Ooh, that was really big. And I think when I did it the first time, I did it too big. Maybe I'll leave it like that. So maybe 4. I think I did 5 dots last time, so we'll try 4. I'll tell you that when I'm done, which one looks better. So this is pretty forgiving. Basically, you just want a little ripple. You don't want it like straight up and down. There, I think that will be good. Okay, so that's going to be the spiral one. And I'm still using the white. So I'm going to do the candies, which when I did it last time, this was my favorite thing. It turned out the best. So what you're going to do, use more white, that's drying out, is, so when you see skewers, like you can go to the dollar store or, you know, Walmart or Kmart or Target, whatever, they're fairly cheap. And usually they come in, like, this one's like a medium size. I have ones a little bit smaller, bigger. Really cheap. Okay, so for the candies, I'm going to do a big dot like this. Those are really stinking big. Okay, so I'm going to go over that. Okay, and then you're going to take the pointy end of the skewer, and you're going to do 2 little dots like that. So this will be like the wrapper part. It doesn't look as good now, but once you get the Sharpie in there, it'll look really cute. I'm always nervous about making it too big. Okay, so there's the candy, and I think okay, so the next one I want to do is one of those like sticks, like those old-fashioned hard candy sticks that they had when I was growing up. Ignore that little orange dot. That was a mess up. So you're going to take some tape and line it up so you make a skinny little strip of nail. However skinny you want to make it. I think that's too skinny. That's a little bit bigger. So it's really good to do your nails the night before, the base coat anyway, so that you don't have super thick nail polish going on. So keep adjusting that until it's perfect. Yeah, that's good. Maybe not perfect. I hate when I have a mistake on there. Okay. So you can see the little strip right there. And then you're going to take some white nail polish and you're just going to make a strip in there. Like that. I like to take my tape off right away. So that would be one of those sticks. I'm going to do like the stripies on there. Alright, so I think we have a good basis for all of the candies. So I'm going to go mess around and add some stuff on there. And then we'll come back and I'll show you how to finish all the stuff up. Off. Okay. So I added the hard candy stick right there. And I kind of messed up. So don't put tape on nail polish. It's not all the way dry. Not a good idea. But hopefully when I get the swirl on there, you won't be able to tell. So I'm taking purple. And I'm going to go and make, there's a good spot to start. Just start at the bottom. Yeah, see my nail polish is not totally dry. So make sure that you wait. I'm going to cover up my mess up there. So once you get the clear coat on here, it'll look a lot better. Okay, I might be messing with this too much. So you don't want to go too hard. What's happening right now is that I dug in a little bit too much. And so it's making it a little difficult. So, okay, so there is that so far. And then we're going to do these guys. So I'm going to do that one I told you that was a spiral. And I like to do it in the rainbow colors. So, and because the yellow tends to bleed, I'm going to try to figure out where my yellow goes first. So let's do the yellow. I'm going to start at the top with the red. So orange, maybe yellow, right around here. So that way it doesn't pick up the other colors. And then my orange. I get asked a lot about the markers. I think as long as you do it on nail polish, you should be okay. I wouldn't do it on my bare nails. And because nail polish is the base, it comes off with the nail polish remover. So you should be okay. So if you're a young person, definitely get your parents' permission. I don't want to get yelled at. I think my first one turned out better of this thing. So you can do like all candies, all lollipops, all, I mean, whatever floats your boat, really. And some things are easier to do than others. And I don't think I'm brave enough to be able to do this on my dominant hand. So I think I'm going to do something different on that hand because this is hard enough, I think. So if you have somebody, if you're doing this with somebody and, you know, you do each other's nails, it's perfect. I'm going to get that blue a little bit more. So when I did my last one, I did glitter nail polish, which I love glitter. And it hides a lot, but sometimes it also takes away from it a little bit. So it's kind of like a catch-22. So I'm going to do the candy next. So I'm going to try this hot pink, see if it shows up good. I think that might be too close to the original. So this is where white nail polish would look really good and make it stand out more. Let's see if I can stick with it. Yeah, I think it needs. So let's do purple. So it's a dark color. Let's see if we can save this. So when you do the white, it just makes it stand out more. This purple has no problem standing out because it's really dark. Let's try a different one. Make sure I'm in the screen. So you're just coloring those little dots. And if it goes outside of it, it doesn't matter so much because it's supposed to be like cellophane, so it's kind of... blue, let's do green. So I use the Sharpies and I use the Bic market pens. I've said before in other tutorials, there's certain colors I like of each one better. Like this green, I like the Bic because it's not as dark. There we go. But then the Sharpies, some of them may show up a little better. Okay, so last time I did this with my little stripey thing there. It could also be a pixie stick too. I just drew on it by hand, and I think it's better if you use tape as your guide. So we're going to try this out together. So I'm just going to go right to where my tape was before. Hopefully. Because like I said, when I have mistakes, especially when it's on your nails, I am obsessed with looking at it, and it drives me crazy. So always, if I'm doing my nails and I don't like it, I tend to change it just because I can't handle it. Okay, so we're going to do the stripies on there. Let's see. I should have picked my colors beforehand. Let's do orange and yellow. And because I did the white on there, it's going to show up a lot better. So, and this is much easier with the tape on there as a guide, because I did this last time, like I said, and it just looked really sloppy. So this may not be perfect, and I should have done the yellow first so it doesn't bleed. Let's see. Hopefully that's good. The hardest thing for me is to leave stuff alone. I keep wanting to mess with it. See, I want to mess with that one. Okay, and last but not least, I have my little peppermint candy. So there's two ways of doing this. And, let's see, where's my lid? You can either do, like, if here's the candy, you can either do it like I did with the lollipop, or you go like this. And start from the center and move out like that. So it's up to you which one you like better. I'm going to try from the center. I haven't done that one yet. I'm trying to go really light because that was my least dry one. Yeah, I definitely should have waited. See, if it's totally dry, then it definitely goes smoother. Definitely. See that? Okay. So now I'm going to finish up with everything, and then we're going to do the clear coat and all that stuff. Alright, so now I'm taking a bronze Sharpie. You can do brown if you want, or if you want to do a different color. I'm making my lollipop sticks. So just do a quick stick like that. Hope I did that in camera. And then this little guy needs a stick. And this one right here, I messed up on. So I'm going to try and fix that. I'm going to get out my silver Sharpie. I tried to do it, and it was too wet. So now I'll just try and add. It's not too bad. It's better than it was. Okay, so now you have all this space in here, and you can fill it up with candy or do whatever you want in there. But it gets a little crowded. So I'm going to take my silver Sharpie and just add some dots in there and just fill it in. And it eats up that space. Sometimes, like I said before, I end up putting too much in there. Yeah, that one is not pretty. So once you have all of your dots on there, and like I said, this is just to show you what you can do. I mean, whatever you don't like, just leave it out. I thought about doing the sticks white, using like thread or dental floss or something. That might work. But I had my bronze there. Alright, so when you have it the way you want it, you need to take some hairspray, and you're going to do a really, really fine mist. And this helps set the nail polish. One of the things with a Sharpie is that it does smear. This helps it smear a lot less. Oh, still alive. But I mean, it still can smear, so I'm going to try and do this quickly. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a big glob on there, and you're going to go really light and really fast. If you go too hard, then it's going to smear. So, and the best thing is you let this set. Don't touch anything for like a half an hour. Because this is so thick of a top coat that it will easily get dented and mushed. So once that dries, then you can add some extra top coats or a glitter top coat, whichever you like. Okay, so I wasn't entirely happy with this. So what I did is I added just used the back of the skewer and made some dots. I'm going to make these little lifesavers. So I'm going to take the color that I used for my base, which was the pink, and I am going to take the skewer, the pointy end, and put a dot right in the middle. So that will look like a little lifesaver. That one's not in the middle. Yeah, I think this is much better. So I still haven't decided whether I'm going to follow up with a glitter coat. I'm going to have to let that one go. Just be happy with it. Alright. So I did end up doing a glitter coat. I just couldn't help it. And I didn't show the last clip, but I did fix that one and that one because they were just driving me crazy. So I did the one glitter coat, and I think I'll do the rest like a clear coat, just so it doesn't get too glittery. So like I said, I couldn't do this on the other hand, or if I did, I'd probably be very unhappy right now. So what I did instead is for these 3 fingers, well, I'll just use 2. I did random white dots, and then I did the silver Sharpie like I did on the other hand, and then the glitter coat. So, and for these 2, I did like the lifesavers, and then I did the Sharpie and the glitter coat. And these ones did smear a little bit, so my hairspray didn't work as well, a little trick. But and that one looks okay. So there we go. Thanks for watching.